Check 1, check 2. You were listening to
Gratitude Radio, where good vibes flow freely.
This is O for Crying Out Loud. As you listen, I invite you to do just one thing. Listen with your heart. Don't rush to judge. Don't rush to respond. Just listen. Because one day, you will want someone to listen to you too. Welcome. This is O for Crying Out Loud, a place where voices are not rushed, ignored, or forgotten. I am Omi, and I am so glad you are here. This podcast was created for people who have lived, people who have stories, people who have felt overlooked, people who have been told, directly or quietly, that their time, their voice, or their experience no longer matters. And let me say this clearly, it still matters. Why this space exists? Oh, for crying out loud, exists because too many people are carrying a lifetime of wisdom and nowhere to put it. Seniors, elders, people living with physical challenges, people living with mental challenges. Too often, the world moves too fast to listen, too fast to sit, too fast to understand. This space was created to slow things down. Here, we take our time. Here, you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to rush your words. You don't have to apologize for your truth. You are allowed to speak fully. Who this podcast is for? This podcast is for you. If you have ever felt invisible, it's for the elders who still have stories to tell. It's for those whose bodies have changed, but whose spirits are still very much alive. It's for people who think deeply, feel deeply, and sometimes struggle quietly. It's also for caregivers, for family members, for young people who want to understand life a little better by listening to those who have already lived it. And it's for anyone who believes that dignity does not have an expiration date. Why listening matters? Listening is more than hearing words. Listening says, I see you. Listening says, you matter. When we stop listening, people disappear, even while they are still here. But when we listen, truly listen, something powerful happens. People soften, stories heal, wisdom is passed on. This podcast is not about fixing anyone. It's not about rushing healing. It's about presence. Because sometimes being heard is the healing. What you can expect here, you will hear real conversations, honest reflections, laughter, tears, memories. Some days will be light, some days will be tender, and all days will be real. You may hear things you have never heard before, simply because no one ever asked. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making space. And thank you for listening with your heart. Until next time. This is O for Crying Out Loud.
Check 1, check 2. You were listening to
Gratitude Radio.